Well, hi Libras, I'm back. Welcome back to Universal Guidance Tarot. I've been gone a while, had some health issues I had to take care of, and I feel great. I've missed you all, and I hope you're all tuning in to your readings. So, I have shuffled these cards very well, and I'm going over them again, shuffling them in front of you so you can see they are mixed up really good. And I'm putting the energy of Libras into these cards. And here we go. Let's start pulling cards for Libras. For Libras. Let's get those in order. Woo! For Libras. Libras. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's see if we got enough for the first section yet. So the overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the middle of the first part of this two-part reading. So, your highest energy is a Chariot. You're moving on from something. You are definitely moving forward. The overall energy of your reading is the Sun. You're moving towards a beautiful, fresh start, a new beginning with lots of love and lots of joy. Awesome. I love to see that. Oh, yeah. Okay, I have one card left for the second part of the reading. So, overall energy. The Sun. Beautiful card. My favorite card in the whole deck. Fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love, lots of joy. Oh, man, that is a beautiful card. It's also a card for Leo, one of the cards. So up here in your highest energy now, but we're talking about your fresh start, your new beginning in this reading. But your highest energy is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer, so Cancer could be strong in your chart or somebody else's around this reading. But this is all about moving forward. You can snap those reins, and those sphinxes there, they can take off. So you are moving forward, right towards the Sun. I have the High Priestess right next to the Chariot. So the High Priestess here, that is a very spiritual card. It's about intuition. It's about knowing what you want to do, what you need to do, and how to do it. So follow your intuition. It's a very strong energy card. Your intuitions are running very high. You want to move towards the Sun. You will know how, because you have the High Priestess right between the Chariot and the Sun. And then we have the Queen of Cups right next to the High Priestess. So the Queen of Cups, this is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. There's Cancer here. That might be strong in your chart or in somebody else's. But the Queen of Cups here, this is a card about evaluating love, emotions. It's the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it, and that lid has little windows all the way around. And what the Queen's trying to do here is peek in those windows because you had or do have questions about love. So this is where you want to move towards. And you're getting your answers. That cup is full of answers. And it being next to the High Priestess, I'm seeing that it says that pay attention to what yourself is telling you. You have a lot of answers right within you if you pay attention. Follow your gut. Go with your gut feelings on this. I have the Two of Swords right under the Chariot next to the overall energy of the Sun. So the Two of Swords, it's like you're blocking, or you were blocking moving forward. You were afraid to move forward because if you move forward, you might have had to hurt your heart. You might have had to go through something in order to move forward. Your swords were up. Your heart was guarded. You had your blindfold on, and you weren't really seeing the whole situation for what it was. But you are now moving forward from it. I have the Eight of Pentacles here, right under the Queen of Cups and right next to the Sun. So this is, you're focusing on your future now. You're really moving into a place here where you can focus on what lies ahead of you. You're ready to build and work on your future. And you've been trying to seek out these ways to do that. And in these cards so far, it's telling me you're figuring it out. The main thing is you're paying attention to what yourself is telling you. You're following your intuition. Now, there was somebody, if this is your reading, there was someone who was not steady in your life, somebody who was not grounded in your life, because I have the Knight of Wands. This can be somebody who ran in and out of your life, would like show up sometimes, then disappear and then show up. They're very totally not grounded, okay? Very flighty. And you really were, I think that you might have had feelings for this person because you were blocking what this person was actually doing with your life. And they were kind of turning it upside down at times because they were not dependable. So here we have the Knight of Wands. You had your heart guarded. You had the blindfold on, and you weren't seeing things for how they actually were, but you are now because you can feel it. You know it in your heart. You know it in your gut. You know it in your head, and you are going to move forward. I have the Knight of Pentacles right next to the Knight of Wands and right under the Sun. That fresh start, that new beginning. So, you know, it's being next to the Knight of Wands, this tells me, no, they're very slow for any commitment. Whoever this was, you're moving forward from them. You're just following your intuition. You're figuring things out. You're actually letting your guard down and allowing yourself to probably go through some turmoil in order to get to this point of moving forward towards what you want, a better place, more love, more happiness in your life. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the entire deck. Having a pentacle, and you were waiting for a pentacle to come in from the Knight of Wands. That could be male or female. Okay, all the cards are male or female. But you know, it's so slow, and they are so ungrounded. I do not see them coming forward yet. I don't think that's who you're moving forward with. But it might be. I need to see the second part of the reading. I do have the Page of Pentacles next to the Knight of Pentacles and under the Eight of Pentacles. So this groundedness, security, and stability is a big part of this reading. The Page here, you're focused. You're analyzing your path forward on getting to that part in your life where you can be grounded. So not only do you have a fresh start and a new beginning coming along, but you're keeping your eye on the ball. You're keeping your eye on something firm, somebody you can count on coming into your life, somebody who wants to work on a relationship. Let's see the second part of this reading. Let's take out more cards. I think I need one more. I think. Oh, there it is. Okay. And if I didn't, then we have an extra one. All right, here. Get these cards down in the right order. Oh, Libras. You know, I feel like you've struggled a long time. I feel like you have made yourself an opening in front of yourself so that you can move forward. It's like moving out of this bubble that you've been stuck in. Oh, I still need a card. Well, let's get that other card. Libras, please. And there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I have the Six of Swords here, right next to the Queen of Cups. So getting your answers about love. It's emotional, the Queen of Cups. Figuring things out, getting your questions answered. So the more questions you get answered, the more truth you collect as you're going along the way. And so what you're doing is you're finding your way across this water to the other side, and that's where your sun is. That's where your fresh start, your new beginning lies, with lots of love and joy. So you're picking up all this truth, which comes from within you. A lot of this is just coming from within you. You're paying attention to yourself. So it takes a lot of work, pushing the boat with a pole, but you're getting there. Okay? That Six of Swords is right next to the Two of Wands. So you're dreaming, you're excited. It feels like you can't wait to get to the other side. You have a whole new life ahead of you. For those of you this resonates with, things are really changing. You're holding the world in your hand. You're looking out over the waters still, and you're dreaming and contemplating about what lies out there for you. You're hoping for success and love. This is what you're going for. This is the sun is success and love, but yet you want somebody who's grounded and stable in your life. And so people, there's somebody coming in for you, because this is like all these wands coming up in the background here are people who celebrate the union of you and somebody else, male or female. It's like they're happy for you. They're happy that you find somebody who is good for you, and so are you. Under the Six of Swords and next to the Eight of Pentacles, I have the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords, this was that energy here. It's sort of like the Two of Swords, of feeling bound, like you can't move. You didn't know your way out of a situation, but you figured it out up here, okay? So you felt bound. You felt like you couldn't see the truth. You didn't know the truth. You had no clarity. You have lots of clarity now. Look, you picked up 6 of those swords already. This figure here, in case you haven't noticed before, is blindfolded, bound, but the feet are free. You're free to go. You're free to move. You don't know, that all these swords, you can figure out how to see these swords, and that's exactly what you're doing. I have the Five of Cups next to the Eight of Swords and under the Two of Wands. So this Five of Cups is disappointment and love, and it comes from whoever was running in and out of your life. They were not ready to commit. They weren't grounded, just flighty, just somebody who just, kept you hanging in there. So you're looking at the spilled cups here, but you have 2 cups of hope right behind you. So, you've realized, it looks like, that some relationship was going no place, but you are. I have the Emperor right on the side of the 2 cups of love that are standing up and have not been spilled, the hope and love. And right under success and love is the Emperor. This is a card for Aries. So Aries might be in somebody's chart around this reading, but the Emperor, they know what they want. It's like when they make up their mind, it is made up. I feel like this is the type of person that will be coming into your life. They're very grounded. You want a grounded person? They're very grounded. The Emperor is liked. They're respected by others. They could be a leader in their profession. I feel like there is somebody very grounded coming in for you. And when they know what they want, they know what they want. Okay? So if they're committable. They're very solid. And I feel like that's the type of energy of the person that you are heading towards, that is going to make you very happy in this fresh start and this new beginning. I have the Wheel of Fortune right under the Eight of Swords, where you're feeling bound. You don't know how to get out of a previous situation here, but you are, because this is changing. You're moving forward. You're getting it. And you know how to escape something that's been holding you back from a happy life. So, Wheel of Fortune. This is the universe. And in the universe, you cannot stop that wheel. When that wheel is spinning, it's taking you along. And it's always for a reason. This is the universe in action. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's always for your better. That's why it says Wheel of Fortune, not misfortune, okay? And, they're taking you towards a committed person. Your eyes are really on wanting to be grounded, solid, secure. You need somebody that will work on a relationship with you. I have the Knight of Cups next to the Wheel of Fortune here, which is under the Five of Cups. Somebody's going to make you an offer. They're going to come in. This is the beginnings of a relationship, and this is where you're headed. So it might be, can I have your phone number? Want to go for a cup of coffee? Want to go for a walk? It could be something like that. It starts out simple, but they are very sincere when they offer this cup in offering the beginnings of a relationship or the beginnings of getting to know each other better. So somebody is coming in, and it's one of those cups that have hope and love. they're coming to you. You're healing, and I also think they're healing because I have the Star card, which is a card for Aquarius, by the way. So Aquarius could be strong in somebody's chart around this reading. But so they could be Aquarius too, or you could have Aquarius in your chart. But it's the energies that really matter in these readings. This card is right under the Emperor. So I feel like they have also been going through something. They've been healing from something, and I think you're going to find that out. I think the two of you will have this in common, that you're both healing from something and trying to move forward. It's a very spiritual healing card. It's like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering who you are, what makes you happy, what you want, the essence of who you have always been. You're just coming back around to being yourself through some deep healing with the Star card here. Wow. So I feel like it's all timing when this person comes in. You need to be moving forward. They need to be ready to move forward in order to make this first offer of, do you want to, can I have your phone number or whatever. But they're going to make you some sort of an offer. Now, let's take out some advice from the universe on this reading. There's angel cards, spirit animal cards. Let's see what kind of advice we have for you. Let's see what, there we go. So this is Angel Astara. I'm going to read you this card. Okay, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. And I think that's what you were doing with someone else. But you're done with that. You're done with and their compromises are just let me do what I want to do, okay? But don't compromise yourself. Hold out for your dreams. Hold out for what you want is what it's saying. You deserve the best, and that's how this card starts. Libras, this is your reading, and I thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot, and much peace and love to you.